Okay, we should be live, hopefully. I have drink. I have announcements out. I haven't done any, like... I have to open the drink. I haven't done any, like, announcements on Blue Sky or stuff like that. I might start doing that and might start doing, like, reflections on the day's stream and stuff like that, or reflection on games I've recorded that day. We'll see. Oh, Lord. Let me get the microphone into position. We should be ready. Go into bevel. It's beveled, like edge of a cabinet that you don't want someone to cut their ears in because they're short as shit. I do find it kind of sad that we don't actually get a garment based on the LeBlanc team. I think that'd be actually kind of hilarious if we got like the femme LeBlanc character's outfit. It would be great. And for some reason, my pop filter decided it wanted to drift up today rather than down. Usually it just starts hanging down like super low, but no. The arm decided to go down instead of the front part. Okay. And sorry if you hear a fan in the background, it is actually very warm in here. But as far as what we want to be set up on, I think we're actually fine with this. Is there anything I particularly want to be stealing? There are some, but not right this second. I think as far as gear goes, I'm actually going to take Yuna off the Hypno Crown and put her on the Heady Perfume. Just so she gets HP and MP back, because she is MP based, so I don't want her running out of that. That seems reasonable to just keep her topped off constantly. With all the background noise you have at the moment, you can barely hear anything. I'm sorry. Hopefully, things quiet down soon. Although I do kind of understand that, because dog here makes a bunch of freaking noise. I am going to switch my footrest over to my pedals. Because I am feeling fidgety today for some reason. So let's do that. Huzzah! Not going to be constantly pedaling on them right now because I'm tired, but lets me fidget with my feet. Now, as far as our setup goes, I think that we're actually good with this. Yeah, Solo Tomasa. You have guard against confusion. I don't think we actually have many confusion things coming up. Do we actually have anything that is better overall for guarding stuff? I don't think so. And we do actually have a no random encounter thing if we want that later on. I guess anti-confusion it is, unless there's an anti-death thing. I don't think there is. There probably is eventually in the game, but it's probably going to be late game if I had to take a wild guess. And you're just oomph. Okay. Yeah, we're just going to go on in then. Why have you abandoned us? Now we get to fight everything on the way up. Oh, yay. I'm going to adjust where my headphones are. There we go. Mainly because the cord for my controller was like pulling my headphone out of my ear. I am like a mess today. If you didn't notice. Burn. Not us, you. You burn. Friendo. Ta-da.
Too easy.
I agree. We will have to heal from time to time, but I think we're actually fine. I do want to try out the other special summon ones, but at the same time, that involves changing up my loadout to try them out and level them up. I think that might be something, if I have downtime where I can't record, I might actually do some grinding on the various outfits in just a very basic zone. Just go in there and fight easy stuff and get a little bit of AP towards everything. Oh. Oh. He was dead, but he was still shooting at us. Lovely. Good job, dude. Wish I could continue doing my action after I die. If I remember correctly, the kid does summon more enemies on us. Oh, and that heals fast. That's actually very, very nice. Hi, kid. The Gull Wings! Come rescue the child so I can get XP off of you. And I think the only time we necessarily need to be stealing from something is if we get an Oversoul enemy up here. Ow. I think, yeah, we are all ranged, so we don't have to worry about things being close or far. We literally just pop them like they deserve it. And that guy likes his flamethrower. I'm not sure I'm sold on her kind of like Centurion-style alchemist outfit, by the way. It's like Metroid and a Centurion had a baby. Samus from Metroid. There we go. I can word. And as far as who we're going to be actually using magic on, it's going to be probably from Pain. And I do actually think... Let's go look at her abilities. For some reason, it does feel like you actually get more stats as your class levels up as well. Because I don't think Alchemist was nearly this high. Although it is only 4% as well. It's working on Mega Potion at the moment. And then I need to start working on the Speed, which is going to be items level 2, and then we go into Chemist and Elementalist. But that's only after we get freaking Mega Potion. Are they all just asleep over here? Yes. Since you insist on bothering me, I will absolutely 100% bother you. Take fire. That actually... Oh, it's an area of effect. It doesn't actually hit all of us. It just hits in a cone. I think I had noticed that before, but didn't really do anything with it. There's your I'm just seeing if there's any kind of like special things to do with the enemies around here. Nah, it doesn't look like it. I suppose we could pester these people, but do I really wanna? Yes, those that have the ability to change might indeed know happiness. Somehow that fire looks as impressive as the Diablo 2 Pit Lords. I mean, the Balrogs do have some pretty nice fire. Happy Saturday to you, too. For some reason, it's showing your @ instead of your normal name, Incarnation. I'm not sure why. Did the ground just shake? My nerves, perhaps. Why, yes, it did. Received no information, only orders. This place looks pretty bustling. But hopefully your Saturday is going well. Some guards just came running through this way. Oh, my. Go through the door at the north side, into the HQ, then go to the east. Okay. So we actually need to go in here and then go east. What's with all the monks sitting here in their haze? I, summoner, the reports of an intruder true? Yes, I am them. Oh, the praetor's gone? I fear Yevon and Bavel have seen the last of their days. So we're going this way. I think they changed the chat interface to show the actual username. That doesn't surprise me because there were some people using it for abuse. You don't use chat on YouTube unless it's a very specific case like this. Understandable. I just know that last time you were in here, it actually showed your normal username. They've been changing a lot of stuff due to pressure for anti-scam things. Mainly because there's a lot of impersonators who put, like, a certain name on there and then they have a different @ to try and con people out of money. Oh, we have to climb this. And then we have to... Okay, so that's the thing we were supposed to do here, I think. And we have to go to the west. But yeah, it's... YouTube is, oddly enough, I don't think I'd call it growing pains. I think it's maturing pains. Thankfully, I'm not popular enough to get a bunch of those scammers. I do still get bots. They get caught, but... Oh, what the frick is this? Examine the lowest pedestals, and you'll make a life activate on the entrance area. Go east. Okay. Oh, it's a lift. This thing says life. I didn't actually see where it activated it. So we will have to use the guide. So make a lift activate here. We need to head to the trials. Okay.
Jeez, things really are a mess, huh?
Yeah.
But yeah, I am glad you are doing well. I am actually having my first relaxing day this week. I remember this place.
What are fiends doing in the temple?
The temples reek of secrets. Don't let a couple of fiends throw you.
But I see a chest back. No, I want the chest, damn it. Okay, so we're going to have a bunch of remedies in here. We're going to have some gold. We have some potions and some Phoenix Downs, according to this. We need to go along the only path viable. Oh, we got some slimes. Oh, no. I'm so afraid of slimes. They are terrifying. Oh, he's got Blizzarda. That's actually mildly painful. I'm just holding down the button. I'm not even mashing anymore. It's just like, if it's faster or slower, I don't care. The enemies are relatively easy to deal with. And I am slightly curious now. Because poison is persistent. Do we out-heal poison? Oh no, everything is on. I'm slightly curious. Okay, so poison doesn't seem to outpace it. You're the only one with Asuna. It's Yuna with Asuna. Okay, so we need to come out here. Go east and get 3 remedies. Okay. So we have this down here. Yeah, I do find it interesting that they've turned this into just a normal enemy gauntlet. Not as impressed with it. Welcome to Pavel. Ow. How's it going, Daladon? Welcome to Pavel. But we are getting all the chests because we don't care about the rest of the stuff. Remedies. How was the stream yesterday? Didn't get to stream yesterday, unfortunately. Was just completely exhausted from having to take care of a Wouldn't necessarily call him a cranky doggo, a tired doggo that kept me up all night.
Hi there.
Just sleepy and you have D&D in 2 hours, so just relaxing. Ah. Hopefully the D&D session goes well.
Dance, Flames.
I need to actually check if we're doing anything tonight for the Saturday group here. Please, oh, you bitch. Using up my limited items because you're confused is not nice. Are you? Hold up. Oh, it is. Okay. This is actually bad. This is a large... let's go with Blizzara.
Bye.
Yeah, that I didn't notice that oversold. It sucks that the internet over there is affected because of the overseas internet cable damage. Yeah. That's... It is a very large weak point in a lot of our networks. Because I don't think people realize how much goes over cable still. I know that a lot of less tech-savvy people, at least where I live, just think, oh, it's all through satellites. No, most of it's not through satellites. It is very expensive and inefficient to run it through satellites. Eventually it will be.
Give me one.
But I also saw a little post about how the Earth now has a ring because of our satellites, our geocentric, or sorry, geostationary orbit has made a ring around the Earth of just our debris and satellites, our debris. Yay! Now we need to go south, I believe. Yeah. At least that's what this says. Go south. For money! Gil. I don't mind a little bit of extra gil. Why do you have XP 0? Sort, auto. I think that's it. Yeah. I think that was pointless or something like that. I know Itchy keeps you from swapping outfits. But beyond that. It will be slow too. Yep. Even our best... As someone who grew up with satellite television, I know just how inconsistent that shit can be. I don't know too many people that remember that from back in the day. Like massive satellite dishes. You're better just off going through cell towers. But especially these days, they're everywhere. Okay, so back up here. We got loot to the right of us. Go north and then west to find a high potion. Then we have to go east. Yeah, because our goal is over to the east. That makes sense. Why are you guarding? Why can I see you? Why can I witness your face? I'm mostly just interested in AP at this point. XP we'll get as we just move around and do random stuff. I'm not going to use the charm bangle unless we get really annoyed at random encounters or we get extremely overpowered. Because generally speaking, whenever I'm streaming these, and this is slightly different from whenever I am just playing for myself. If I'm playing for myself, I'll just do random encounters whenever I feel like it. But right as I'm streaming, I generally prefer taking as many random encounters as possible, so we have to do less grinding. Off camera, I don't mind grinding so much. Because I can find it cathartic, and this guy's going to drop down on our heads. We didn't see him up there. He's so sneaky. Back in the 2000s, having satellite dishes is the way to watch foreign channels. In your country. Well, we did get some, like, Mexican channels, but due to where I live, it's getting anything other than English stuff was a bleh. Internet-wise, it's still dial-up and ADSL connections. Dang. I mean, DSL is not that bad. It's not good enough to do some things, but as far as just, like, basic functionality, it gets the job done. We'll use Antidote. Because we can. Yes, we got those. And there's our next elevator. And our goal is to the east, so that means we go west to check that first. Ain't nothing over there. Hey, Calderani. Okay, I almost called you Caldrani, and then I was like, wait a minute. How is it going? And yeah, the over 30 gang. Us old people of the internet. I'm way over 30. I'm over 40. I forgot that I had that as a tag on the channel. But still works. Welcome to the retirement home. How you doing? Back when I was your age. And yes, we do reminisce about ye olden days. Back when games didn't need to be downloaded. Doc boy, you can, yes. Okay, fine. You actually have anything? You don't have anything new, my guy. More likely to just sell stuff to you. The retirement home. God, you want to make a YouTube channel called that when you get older? I mean, I should just make it now. The retirement home plays classic games. Actually, it sounds like a podcast channel to me. The retirement home. Once someone downloads something, everyone will be affected. I remember downloading all kinds of stuff on dial-up. I remember downloading the Diablo 2 trailer that they made. Not the one that was on the StarCraft disc. I had already seen that one. But the one that they released on their website in like 240p and pixelated to high hell about always into the east. Or it was at that, I'm trying to remember the exact quote, but it was something like, it was that point, left the better part of myself behind. Forever. And it just shows the soul stone sitting in the mud. Obviously they retconned that for Diablo, but okay. Time for more outfit changes. Ooh. Faith hole.
Let's go.
You're only really old if you complain that ABBA is too loud when it first came out. I don't think I've ever complained that any music was too loud. I have complained that some music irritates me. But I like loud music. Do they have dialogue here? Oh no, we have control. Just like Nuji said, from the look of things, there must be something incredible down here. Oh man, what have we got ourselves into this time? I swear, you almost have to admire them for being able to hide something this commodious. But all she needs is some kind of like either wing or stinger analogy, and they would be the Magus sisters. It's the Vegna Pew Pew. Oh, the Vegna gun. I don't use the TikTokerisms, but I don't actually mind them that much. It's just different language to say the same thing for me. But I've always been kind of one of those people. It's like, oh, it's slang. The thing, there's a few phrases that I just don't like 67. I roll my eyes at that because it's just dumbassery. But it's like we're back in the 1800s and all turned into prudes. Well, it's not even that they turned into prudes. Some of it did start as trying to bypass algorithms that were like restricting your reach and stuff like that. And that's true on some platforms. It still happens. And that is used to bypass it. It means the exact same thing. For me, it's just like, I just don't care. As long as the communicated message is clear, I'm fine with it. Too many responsibilities. You literally can't finish most of these games these days. I feel that. That's actually one reason why I specifically set aside time just to stream these kind of games. If you guys know, I do reviews on the main channel and I do guides on the main channel sometimes. And then I do Let's Plays, like just standalone videos on the Let's Play Everything channel. This is my I want to play these classic games and go through nostalgia bait. It lets me kind of just enjoy everything I like without it being detrimental. This place is just big. Okay. It says, explore the pedestal on this ledge for details about the security system. I don't know what pedestal they speak of. So we just... Oh, there's a pedestal. Passage to the lower sanctum is blocked. Manually disable the security system to proceed. Use the 3 control towers with blue lights to disable the security system. But be careful, the towers with red lights are set to defense mode. How do I engage with this? Get all the chimes. You're a great fan of George Carlin. He was against the whole softening of language, and TikTok is that, even if it is for content. It is actually, to an extent, reminiscent of doublespeak from 1984. But it's not state mandated, it's platform mandated. And then it became just trendy to use on other platforms. That said, there are words that restrict the reach of videos if I put them like in the title and stuff like if I put die or death in the title, it's going to get less views than if I just put this was an awesome game.
I don't take orders.
Gonna get less impressions too. Are they gonna say anything?
But I'll make an exception this time. Leave it to us, love.
What was with that massive ass pause? Let's walk to the north side and slide down a chain of some sort. I do not see any such chain. Actually have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing right now. I see the chain now. I don't know how to get on said chain. It is lightly conspicuous. Let's see. Every now and then you search on YouTube, why can't I enjoy gaming? How to make gaming fun again? Just enjoy the games. But I can understand that. I generally don't search that stuff because I still have fun gaming. But that's because I have specifically set aside time for it. I think that is literally the only way that I can enjoy them now. Because when I am here, I'm playing this, I don't have to think about anything else for 4 hours. Sure, it's probably simmering at the back of my mind, but sometimes you might just not enjoy gaming anymore. The nostalgia might have been the joy of gaming might have just been the nostalgia for not having to really worry about stuff. Oh, Josh Strife Hayes. I haven't watched too many of his edits. I've only watched a lot of his reviews and his MMO videos. He's a very, very long format YouTuber. I have thought about making yet another channel, because I don't have enough of those already, to do more game summaries like what he does. But those take way longer to make. And the way I would have to do them, the way my brain works, is I would actually have to just sit and watch my entire series of streams on a game and scribble down notes while I do it, because my notes are not that detailed. They're detailed on the mechanics, they're detailed on the various visuals and audio of the game, that kind of stuff, and maybe major story points. They're not... He does, like, super granular. And also, he doesn't stream the games he does for his reviews. He actually plays them off camera. I do not have the time or luxury for that, because I am not one of the big streamers that gets $10,000 a month from streaming. Although I don't know if he earns that much. I know he earns enough to make a living and he gets sponsorships. So he's probably making a good 6 or 7K a month. Because he has a fairly large stream base. He's a fairly big subscriber base as well. But his view count is a little intermittent because his videos are spaced apart by so far, like 3 weeks to 2 months sometimes. Okay, you'll be near one of the 6 towers. Okay, so this is Tower 1. There are some good mobile controllers. There's some with like Hall effects joysticks even. My phone is not powerful enough to run this, but... or even to emulate it. That's because my phone is... Jeez. 2017, and it was already a year old at that point. The long format video isn't a big deal for you? Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat. I will turn it on while I'm grinding and stuff. Hey, Jack Frost. Last one you got the backbone lasted a few months, then the left side of the controller slowly died. Ouch. That sucks. That's no bueno. I don't know what good brands for mobile would be. I have a few that oh, it's Kupo. I was like, wait a minute, that name seems familiar on another level. We have reached the towers. I actually have a guide in front of me, so I don't have to worry about like completely borking up because I lost where I was. But yeah, generally speaking, if I game on my phone, I end up using a Bluetooth controller, which is just kind of bit. Oh, you just finished work. Hopefully it was a good day at work. Okay, now go to Tower 5 and repeat. And are these clockwise? Okay, that's clockwise, so it's gonna be 2 this way. But yes, I am following a guide for this because that is the one thing that I think is a big quality of life for me is just I don't usually use the guide for like 90% of what I'm doing on stream. But if I'm at a point where I think I might just get lost in the middle of what I'm doing, lost in the sauce of chatting and all that other stuff, I'll have it open on my tablet, like my drawing tablet, which is, I know, an odd space for it, but it's the most convenient one for me because my monitors are just crammed with streaming stuff otherwise. But this just lets me see, okay, this is where I'm at. If I get distracted, I can go back and read back where I was and finish on through it. Whereas if I'm just grinding, or playing through a treasure hunt thing, it's whatever. So that's 5. Lock 2 of 3 disabled. Yeah, I hate it whenever controllers die. The controllers that I use for streaming, by the way, I actually also use for speedrunning, so they're cheap and disposable, sadly. I do repair them by taking them apart and like using membranes from each of them or swapping out cords from each of them, that kind of stuff, so they last longer and there's less e-waste. But I don't use my good controllers for streaming or speedrunning. I use them for off-camera stuff, for just like relaxing. So I have good controllers. I use my cheap Logitech 310s for it. But most controllers are relatively simple to fix unless they're using like super proprietary parts. And thank you for the follow, by the way. It's just one of those things where as long as this is actually one of the advantages to using either a really common cheap controller like the Logitech F310 or using just the mass-produced stuff from like China or India, is usually that means that there's a lot of different factories that produce it, so there's going to be a lot of spare parts. So whether it's like super well put together or not doesn't matter as much as, hey, I can always get a membrane for this because it's used in 99 different controllers out there. I can always get a new button for this because, again, the mold is used in 99 different controllers out there. So I can always replace it. So in like non-precision stuff like this, I am perfectly fine with it. Let's see. Tower 3. So we need to go to... Oh, wow. That was jarring. I have already lost track of where I was. I think this is Tower 3 right here. I think. Oh, look, it's a boss. I don't know if it's going to be oversold or not. A blue bullet. I don't think it's going to be weak versus this, but we're going to try it anyway. We're going to go straight in on... Oh, it is immune to gravity. Well, that's a waste of a turn then. We're going to go with Thundara. And you are going to do... Do I actually want to bother thieving? Nah, we're going to do mix. High potions. Let's keep us topped off. And black magic. Just go full ham on that. Here comes his AoE. Oh, no, that's poison. Lovely. So that's not an AoE. Let's go ahead and go for nukes of some sort. And you just keep doing awful stuff to him. Okie dokie. Lurkers make the Twitch go round, so that's cool. Here comes Flash Flood. That did a little bit. Let's go high potion. And yeah, I am just going to keep doing like full on ham here. Hey, Zodi. How's it going? The infinite items command of the Alchemist Dress Sphere is just the best. It's pretty... It seems pretty cool. I am not entirely sure if I'm going to be using it a lot. Zombie attack? It's showing your @ name instead of your screen name. I apologize if I use the wrong names. That's just YouTube's new system. It changes every week, it seems. You'll probably eventually unlock Ether or Elixir. Yeah, those are the ones I'm looking forward to. Right now, we have... I'm just going to use an antidote real quick. We should be getting close to Mega Elixir. Not Mega Elixir, Mega Potion. Because we haven't really had this for very long. Yeah, we're almost done with Mega Potion. I do want to get items level 2, so we can actually do these faster, and then I'll start working on the other stuff. And your own streams, it's showing YouTube ID as well? Darn. There is a reason why they keep switching more and more to using your @ instead of your chosen screen name. Just as a heads up. It is because, despite what people are... A lot of people are saying, oh, they're doing nothing to stop these scam bots. I don't think anyone realizes just how many scam and spam bots get filtered just on a daily basis. So a lot of them get filtered. It's a handful that get through. By switching over to doing your @ name instead of your chosen name on the platform, it basically makes it so that you can't impersonate as easily. Is this related to Twitch? No. Bots are present on both platforms. It's just one of those things where it's essentially become ubiquitous with just being online. I don't think I've had one on Moonbeam, but that's just because Moonbeam has like 100 users. You hardly see any spam bots on your own streams either, but yeah, hardly get audiences. Well, the thing is, this is a bit of like, I have been around the block for too damn long. So each person would have fixed names. Yeah, pretty much. That's the reason for the ads. But the reason you're not seeing the bots is actually because they have... Thank you for the gift subs. It is greatly appreciated. Helps out a ton. But you don't see the bots on a lot of these. There's a lot of bots blocked on Twitch too because they're getting better at filtering it out. YouTube had a huge problem whenever they first launched their streaming. I did do some early streaming on the main channel over on YouTube. We're just sitting on a very boring screen here. But we did have a lot of bot issues whenever they first launched streaming and whenever it was first able to be just done by anybody. And that was a lot of porn bots, interestingly enough. Oh, and what happened to Emaru? She got assaulted on stage. Some guy ran up, tried to kiss her, and the video looks like they were pulling something out of his hand, so I'm not sure if he had a knife or anything like that, but beyond that, I don't know what happened. I was not there. I have not really I don't dive into the drama channel, so I don't know. Because you've donated 11 this month. You just donated 12. So our Twitch is interesting? Yes, it is. But again, thank you for the gift subs. I'm sure the people appreciate the lack of ads, and I'm sure that a lot of people are like, who the hell is this guy? Whenever my stream pops up in their feeds, but I actually recognize Let's see. I think I actually recognized all those names. I recognize that one. That one. Recognize Wotan. Yeah, I actually recognize all of those. That's uncommon. They caught him and banned him from the platform and the events, but I don't think they originally were going to. As for porn bots, you saw some repost commissions asking for a totally acceptable safe for work post, and it was like, want to see? Yeah. It repost an art steal. Yeah. Those happen a lot. And then I have to say, probably the weirdest thing is I've actually had viewers I thought were porn bots, but they're not. They're just people basically trying to backseat on porn bots, if that makes sense. It's very strange. And generally speaking, at any event, you just have to consider security is probably just going to be incompetent. Twitter spam bots, fuck Twitter. I don't use Twitter except for like once in every... I use it enough to not lose my username. That's pretty much the best way I can put it. Backseat on a porn bot is weird. Yeah. A lot of the ones on Twitter are trying to channel people into OnlyFans. Just plain and simple. That's what they try and do. There'll be about 1 million different spam bots going for like one account, trying to get everybody to go to it. That's generally the bot strategy there. Want to know why I actually watch for bot strategy? Because I used to be a community manager. But that was back in the UBB days. The forums. Back when you had PHP BB and stuff. Yeah. But there was actually a regular on the main channel that was like a religious poster on Diablo content, actually had proper conversations. This was before smart AI was a thing. It wasn't just like copying people. And their account ended up getting banned. I don't know whatever happened to them, but they were actually a regular viewer and actually really chill. They just did that kind of work online. It was very strange. It's one of those things where it's like, oh, well, this is a bot, I'm going to dismiss them. And then they show up for like a year and a half of posts. And then they think they got banned in 2019, and they came back with a account that wasn't trying to do that. And then they just vanished. I think YouTube perma-banned them, and they got their second account banned for ban evading. What did you get on the hype train? You got a hand, it looks like. Nope. You showed a hand. You got rock out! That's a cool looking emoji. I need to make more emojis for both sides of the platforms. But yeah, people do fall for it. You don't need a lot of people to fall for stuff like that. You need one person to fall for that, and you've made back all the money you spent on getting those thousands of other people annoyed at you. If that makes sense. Hey, Demir. How you doing? After that battle, the Lord saying, duh. Oh, there's stuff up top. Said, don't go down. I already went down, though. Can I get back up? You actually have to go do the other towers to get a ribbon. I didn't continue reading the guide because I was just kind of like going along. But yeah, back whenever YouTube streaming started, the amount of saucy bots that would literally have their names be just websites was... bleh. It made streaming absolutely awful because you were spending more time banning the bots, because if you don't, it causes problems for your viewers. So, yeah, I just missed a ribbon. I have to go all the way back up. Good God, do we have the hops? Okay, I don't know which one of these was 1. Okay. Anyway, go to Tower 2. We need to go... Was this Tower 1? I think this was Tower 1. That makes this Tower 2 this way. You need a small nap before D&D. You made the jailbreak extremely short and sweet. Led up to a boss fight with your aberrant Dragon Mark villain. Ooh, nice. And you feel hungry. It's going well, though, apart from that. I am sadly not very hungry because I had too much chicken yesterday. So I still taste chicken burps. But hopefully you find some good foods. We've got fights to deal with. Ouch! That's a lot of damage. He might actually kill somebody if he goes full ham on them. He is surprisingly durable. You missed the last stream because you overslept. I actually didn't stream yesterday. I intentionally failed one so we could get the heady perfume. As far as the massage scene. The last stream was sousy. Okay, so that's just a dead end one, I think. White magic. And yes, I'm using Pain's mana because... Okay, so that's 2. Tower 1 being when you arrived and kill another robot. Now head to Tower 1. You'll have to fight the Precepts Guard. Jeez. Okay, so we need to do... Go back to 1 on each of these. How does liberating Syndicate uniforms feel like? Liberating. Oh god, it's gonna be this kind of thing. Okay, Fiend Hunter. Let's go with... Does he count as a bird and wasp? I don't know. Go for... Could do dual Electro Marble and see what happens. I actually don't know the combos for her, so I'm just doing whatever. She's mixing something up in there. Oh, he's casting death. You bastard. Sorry, Riku. I will get you back up in a minute. Thankfully, I have plenty of Phoenix Downs. Yay, she's back up. Wow, do you only cast death, my guy? Mix. Actually, no, you do. Yeah, you do mix. Are you casting death? You're casting death again. Fine. This is how you want to do it. We will do it this way. Did I get my white win? No, I didn't. Okay, item. We're going to burn through all of our Phoenix Downs because this guy, I think... is oversold. Someone learned scan level 3. Mix high potions. Item. Go ahead and high potion Riku, and you just keep doing water. Oh, bite me, game. It's like all death and demi. I don't have an anti-death. So there's literally nothing I can do about it. And why are you so fast with death, my guy? Your death was literally faster than a Phoenix down. He was not this aggressive at it the first time. No, he's just a normal Precepts guard. So he's not oversold. Yeah, so go ahead and high potion. Just keep blasting him in the face. Watch him get another death off, but yep. Oh, fuck. I really am not having fun with this fight right now. No joy was had in that fight. Just because of all the all the freaking instant deaths. Yes, he is ridiculous. Okay, time for Phoenix down again. He was just very insistent on being a complete dick. And we're gonna have to fight him a crap ton of times to get this ribbon, but ribbon is worth it. Ribbon is worth it. The enemies just usually don't like me. Okay, now go along to Tower 6. I don't know why it says that I'm going to have to fight him 4 times. Because we go to 6. And that should get us another fight with one of those golem guys. But I have weird RNG luck anyway, so I'm kind of used to it at this point. Now we just nuke the easy guy. It does a crap ton of damage, don't get me wrong, but this guy's relatively easy. The enemies could say the same. Well, that party barges in and obliterates the monster only to go away and come back again. The controller was super dead. That sucks. The thing I hate is whenever the joysticks on controllers go out. That in and of itself is just a pain in the ass. Mainly doing that because we're actually running low on mana for her. Which is not necessarily where we want to be. And now we get to go fight this thing again. Hello. Black magic. Let's go with Thundara. Attack, mix. We're going to go for... I don't think that's going to work, but I'm going to throw it in there anyway, just because I think it's kind of... I want to see what it do. Demi's nothing. You think you can go back to the top floor by walking through the chains? High potions... I just want him to cast Demi every time. That would be the ideal situation. Slow kind of sucks, but it's whatever. Oh no, bio, whatever will I do? Oh, we can go back if we want to restock. I think we'll be fine. I have so many items that it's not hugely going to be a huge issue. And if they're all that easy, I can deal with this guy. It's whenever it's all just like, I'm going to cause you all the pain in the world. Okay, so we have one left, which is going to be 4. You are going to go ahead Asuna yourself. And we're going to use Riku's White Mage. All the pain in the world. Okay, so now we have 4 to go to. This should get us Geoprella, which is going to get us a Null Tide Ring. I don't remember which tower I'm on. So that would be 1, 2, 3. This should be 4. No, we just did this one. That's why it's red. So this would be 4. Would it not? I've already lost track of where I was. I think this is 1. Yeah, this has to be 1 because that's our chain back up. This is 2, and then 4 is over here. I lost track of where stuff was. You're at chapter 5, and you think you didn't get all the missions fully complete. Kind of discouraged to do chapter 5. That sucks. Guess we just go for the one that's not lit up. There it is. Hey, I recognize you. You eat people. This guy's gonna suck, isn't he? This guy is gonna really suck. I probably should have gone up and saved. What is he weak versus? No weaknesses that we can take advantage of. So I guess we just do Thundara on you. He's immune to... We're gonna go over to you. I might need to go ham on this guy. Except the person who it tried to eat doesn't exist anymore. True. See, we have other solutions to this guy. Mainly this. Because I had this leveled up just as a little bit of a hope there. Just in case I need it. I should level up the other ones as well, just as an option B. Let us go with... Unfortunately, I don't think I have scan on this. In both Final Fantasy X games, we don't mention the guy's name. I'm trying to... I'm gonna go with... I'm gonna go with Berserk on him. I don't think it'll work, but it's probably the most likely to work. Ouch. How much life does this have? 4420. So we're going to restore HP to them. We're going to get hasted. We're just going to keep doing Wilhelm on him. It's actually been a while since we played the original 10. Not a long time, but enough that it is... I'm actually trying to remember who all it killed. I mean, who it tried to eat. Wasn't it trying to eat, Never mind. Oh, we do actually have a scan. Oops. I'm a derp. But yeah, my brain is just a little foggy. Ew, Titus. How do you pronounce it? He's got magic down. What is the one thing he's weak to there? There is a missing thing over on the right. Because he's immune to death, petrify, sleep, silence, darkness, poison, confusion. Not sure what the fire one is. I think that's Berserk. It never attacks head on. Its magical attacks present a real threat. It's got magic down right now. Got a shit ton of MP. I was not expecting that. We just never mention him by name. Well, I mean, we're trying to get Chapu back, judging by the sphere that we got. Stamina on yourself, stamina on them. You're not doing much damage to me there, bud. I think the one that is next to Ichi may be Zentetsu. Ah. Let's go ahead and increase our strength. Bit. Like how your character just casually slaps them over and over again. I mean, yeah. I just find our outfit kind of like, it's like a creepy Dom mech. And why we have to get into our underwear to get into it, I don't know. We got a null tide ring from that. That brings out the last one. After the battle, it'll put out a little fifth plate, go to Tower 5, and kill it 3 more times, and use the plates you've been revealing to find a ribbon. This would be 4. That means that this is 5. That just opens it up. I don't know why it's saying go to these ones and kill it X more times whenever it doesn't actually spawn them. So we need to go all the way down these plates. Although there's definite gaps in this. Does this not get us down there? No, this does not get us down there, because I think we need more plates to that side. So I think we just go after the ones that are not lit up until they stop being not lit up. I should probably take her off of Warrior, considering she's already done with Warrior. But I'll do that after this fight, because I really just don't feel like swapping mid-battle. Because I can just hold down the button and win. Here, we'll do it. There you go. Become gun again. Yeah, it's pretty relaxing, honestly. This game, I don't really like the ATB version in this game, but it's fine. Especially now that we're strong enough that I can just hold down the button and win. Unless he starts doing like mega death charges, I think we're usually just going to be fine. Until we eventually get like an oversoul version of this guy, and then life sucks. Did he just die from an osmos? Or did we shoot him and I just got mixed in with his osmos? I'm getting all the regen bangles. Okay, so there's... Oh, I see why it wants us to do them multiple times. Because we're rotating them around. Okay. I smell what you're putting down, and it's like, oh, bad dog. So we need that one 2 more times. You listening while you relax? Have a good relaxation period. Kupo. And I probably would not have remembered that was your name without the avatar, by the way. Feel the sleepy sickness again and you need that rest? I know that feel. Phoenix down on you. And he's doing death again. He is fascinated with death. Probably should just do her other mode whenever we are doing this. Considering that's their name is literally death, you see how he's built? Prepare some tissues once you reach the end of this dungeon. Aw. Is it going to be the SADS? It's the name of the move itself. This guy's name is... Blah, blah, blah. His name is Precepts Guard. Okay, so we need to do that one more time. I don't know if we just need to come back up here, if we have to actually go to the other one to get to move again. I would not have figured this out without the guide. Yeah, he has mastered the art of death. And supposedly if he is oversold, he'll actually go straight into death, like, as his thing. But he hasn't been oversold yet, so that leads me to believe that his oversoul version is just completely awful. I don't want to encounter it. It shares the same model as the boss in the Xenarchan Dome Cloister Trials. Ah. Ta-da! And we're gonna have to get rid of that poison on us. He is the harbinger of death. He rides on a pale horse. Good God, do we have a lot of those bangles. Okay, so that should be our entire path down, unless I am mistaken. I think. Oh no, there is one more down here. How do we... Oh, okay. So we need to go to... I believe it is... 6? We need to go to, which is this one. No, wait, this is 2. I can go double check real quick. So we had the one that we just did, I think, is 4. Isn't it? And go to Tower 6. 2 more precept cards. So we did that one. No, this should be 2. That makes that 6. We need to do this one. I'm gonna totally bork this entire thing up. Watch me have to fight him like 95 times to get it to rotate all the way around. Because I went to the wrong one or something. I just noticed he has like Saiyan hair on him. Oh gosh. Dang it. Well, at least he has something worth stealing. The recovery bracer. Okay, so you are going to go ahead and immediately go for that. You are going to go up to Thief. You're just going to keep Thundaring. I'm going to try and get a rare steal on him, I think. No, he has a common steal. We just need a insured steal. So you just sit on your turn. What did you do? Oh yeah, we were changing you to Thief. A doip. I'm a moron. So we need a steal from Riku. Let's actually do Flim Flam. Sticky Fingers. And then you go into, yeah, Full Throttle. And we should be okay. Just full throttling him. And no, I don't mean the TV show. So go ahead and Wilhelm. I'm sorry, Wellman, whatever you want to call it. Wellerman song. And he's going to just be an angry boy. Winter Kill. Oh, and we learned We learned ass oil. Sorry. I shouldn't call it that, but that's what it reads like to me. I'm sorry. You just keep doing stamina on yourself. I'm gonna do haste on ourselves. Holy damage! That actually should work out really well. Yeah, 978. Walking animation is goofy. I mean, it is a little goofy. Ass soil. It's what's left in your underwear if you don't wipe well. Be kind and wash your behind, if you will. How are you not dead? That was 2,000 damage hit there, bud. And you guys just keep healing yourselves. I'm just going straight into the oil. He will die eventually. I could actually do the strength buff now that I think about it. I am being a dumbass by not using it, but he should be almost dead. Sinistral Arts, go ahead and boost strength. Just do stamina on whoever, and more soils. I think he's dead, and we're just going through all of our spells now. Ta-da! Victory is ours! I have to say, her stance in there is very painful looking because of how her knees are. Just like that locked in straight thing. Just makes me feel the crunch in my knees. And it was the right one. Sweet. So we should be able to go get a ribbon from this. Okay, abilities. Let's see how we're actually looking on abilities real quick. Okay, so she's working on her gauze, which is actually what we want her working on. You are working on Still Will if you're staying on that, but we don't want you to. We want you on Alchemist. Get that Mega Potion up. So you go back to Alchemist. And Pain, go back to Blue Gun Mage. What are you actually even learning right now, Pain? Killosaurus. Wow. So you've learned Scan Level 2 and Scan Level 3. You can target party members with Scan. Yeah, I have to thank Daladon for pointing that one out to me. Because otherwise I wouldn't have gotten it. That is such a solid tool. But yeah, we actually have most stuff we actually care about in you, so we're just getting the rest of these to clear them out. And then we'll probably... I'm not sure what the next one we'll do on her is. Confuse is not bad. Yours is fine. These two are as done as we can get them right now. You pointed out where the absolutely busted ass thing we keep using to beat bosses is. The pain armor. I wager all of them are pretty close to that busted. We have one for each of them. What is that? Drug under there. There we go. I think we're back to where we want to be as far as our setups. Let's go ahead and use white magic from Pain. Top everybody off. Pain's almost out of mana now. But we should be able to get a ribbon. If I am using this guide properly. Okay. ribbon in the chest. Return to the 6-tower platform. Behind the 5th one, you can find a chain to a 500 gil chest, and the same goes to Tower 4 to find a glass buckle. And Tower 2 has a pearl necklace. Okay. None of those are as important as getting a freaking ribbon. I don't know why it doesn't mention those earlier. Hey, LD, how's it going? Welcome to the new chat where it has your @ Open the chest that includes the ribbon in the Bevel Underground. Is an achievement? I mean, I can understand why that's a freaking achievement. Ribbon is guards against all status effects. I like how we now have 6 regen bangles, by the way. The question is, who do I put that on? I think we keep that on you. I think it is just the black choker. It's replaced by it. Which is fine. And also, the Minerva plate has an AP freeze in general. It's not just black magic. I went and looked it up after last stream because I was concerned. Now to get the treasure that's hiding behind stuff. Huzzah. That's not the direction I wanted to go. I have to say, there was actually a discussion over on Blue Sky about tank controls, and this doesn't have tank controls proper, but it's got like smart controls, if that makes sense. Or if you're going a direction and you transition a screen, it usually keeps you going that direction. That's usually what I like to see in tank controls too. Okay, so this is 2. This should be the pearl necklace. Oh, it's some big soldier guys. No, that's 500 gil, so that's 5. Okay. Anything else over here? No, we can't even get close to this thing. We're afraid of it. You think story-wise Pains is the easiest to miss? Wouldn't surprise me. She does feel kind of like, not necessarily tacked on, but distant. So 500 gil is behind the 5th one. So this means that's 6, 5. This would be 4. Because we're going counterclockwise. Explanation for that later, you think? But are their explanations good? Oh, look, it's a fight. I'll fight you. It looks so much bigger outside of battle. Like, you'd think he'd actually be the same size in battle and we'd just be punching his knees like the Iron Giant. But no, he shrank. Someone stuck him in cold water. Man, I am so sore. Sorry if you hear me stretching every now and then. It's just me trying to get the kinks out of my old man joints. Sorry, I'm sore. Yeah, pretty much. The glass buckle, if I remember correctly, should be a strength item. No, guards against poison and sleep. Do we actually have another muscle belt? don't think... Oh, we do. There we go. A little bit stronger for her. Hey, Queen. How's your weekend going? As I bring the fan ever closer to me because it's hot. I'm going to bitch about it. We'll use Riku's white magic now. We have one more thing to grab here, and then we go to the third plate. We're traveling through a rather dangerous area. We already fought a guy that ate Laughing Man. I don't mean the one from... Oh, Standalone Complex. Ghost in the Shell. There we go. I'm basically working backwards on the title, I think. That would have been Tower 4, so we need to go 2 more this way. I think I might have gone 1 too short. Yeah, I did. Because this one doesn't go anywhere. It's a broken chain. Why does this remind me of the place where we fought Jekt, by the way? It's oddly familiar to the little platform we fought Jekt on. Oh, look, why are you cowering in a corner, bud? He's just hiding back there. He's afeared of us. We killed all his brothers. Excuse me. Now I'm just thinking of, well, excuse me, princess. If you know what that is from, I am sorry. You know of cursed things. Congratulations. Let's go for accessories and sort these because I'm tired of them being completely out of order. That'd be princesses in this case. I can see brother actually saying that, by the way. Except he would say it to Riku. Excuse me, Riku. I do like the aesthetic of this place. It is it does remind me of where we fought Jekt, but it is a unique map to this game, so that's always a plus. I should go through and see how many unique maps they have for this compared to the original game. Brother and Riku agreeing is never a good thing. Correct. Okay. And then we've apparently got a remedy chest down here somewhere. Oh yeah, that was the one that was off to the side. It means the single brain cell they share is given up. I mean, they are the orange cats. Orange cats are loopy. I have to say though, orange cats may be weird and like have those moments of clarity, but I swear to God, white cats are the dumbest idiots you have ever seen. They don't ever get the brain cell. They're like, the orange cat brain cell gave up on them. It is so weird. I've only had to deal with a couple white cats and all of them were just like, what? One of them was Siamese, but so washed out that it was just barely gray in the face. And then everything else was just white. Just like, good God. White cats are usually mean. This one wasn't mean. This one was just, had Siamese mom, but it was almost entirely white, but had a very light gray face. It was so easy to fool. It would run into things. Except for the neighbor's cat, which used to be your sister's cat. There's also the fact that a lot of these things, it's how you raise them. You got the weirdest calico cat ever. Oh, I forget. Isn't there something like specific, like calico cats are usually male or something like that just because of how the genetics work? Or are they only female? I don't remember which. Okay, so we've got an intersection here. In east. Always into the east. She wants to play, but every time you approach her, she's kind of moves and lays down. We have a dog that does a thing where he wants to play ball and he wants to play fetch, but he doesn't want to bring it back. It's like, dumb human, stop throwing it. I bring it to you. And then if you approach her again, she'll let you pet her a bit, then move again. Aw. Can we not actually go over there? Stand in the middle pillar and the lift will appear. Oh, okay. That is the most pointless lift. Oh no, he lost his ball. I'll go get it. Wait, why did you lose it again? Okay, this time you ain't having it back, silly human. Kinda. I swear that's what goes through his head. He's the most neurotic dog I've ever had to deal with. He's the one that you sometimes hear screaming in the background. In case you're curious. And yes, I say scream, not howl, because that is not a fucking howl. Ooh, the downtrotter. Where are they getting the names for some of these? Ooh, it's got gravity. Oh, gravity eater? I'm a gravity eater. I eat so much I cause myself a gravity field. If you stop approaching her, she will cut up on your legs. Aw. I had a cat. This was just a gray cat. Nothing like too distinguishing about them other than the fact they were freaking gray. I'm so dense I cause a singularity. I'm so dense I am a singularity. Anyway, we got the downtrodden grid. Go west. But yeah, it's the gray cat was a bit of a joke. He used to treat me like a Tootsie Pop, basically. I would be laying on the ground, and he would lick the top of my head like 2 or 3 times, and then crunch the top of my head. Why? I still don't know. He was just an asshole. I did not like that cat. Heaven's Cataract. I don't remember if he ever drew blood. I was still young, so my memory of that period of time of my life is foggy and smacked around by more important memories. Human, I shall prep you for biting. Yeah, I got to clean the spot before I bite it. It hurt. I don't know if he ever broke skin, though. And it was not the love nips. That is a certainty. Because like I said, the cat was an asshole. Okay. And onto the pillar to the right. It gets that. And climb on the pillar to the left that rose and go. It didn't rise though, is the thing. I'm like, what? Okay, so that gets us across. I'm guessing, nope, it's not even a force fight, it's just some kickers. I'm not afraid of kickers. Your actual cat is more weird. She likes to be slapped on the tail and stomach area. Different animals do like being pet in different spots, so I can see that. Ooh, we got a dark grenade. Lovely. Okay, let's see. We got that one. Open the chest in the northwest. I don't see a chest anywhere. Yeah, it says get the downtrodden. I'm just gonna hold down the button. Hopefully we don't die. Then backtrack to the intersection in the labyrinth and go west and get onto the right pillar there. And climb the pillar on the left of that rose and go along to the next area. Open the chest in the north. Okay, so we just need to go into the next area. And we learned Mega Potion. Yay! I have to say, this is... I don't like the cat because of this, but my favorite cat that I ever had had the weird habit of like massaging my butt crack while I was asleep, which was really weird and unnerving. Because she would just lay on my back if I was on my stomach and just, it was really strange. But she would actually just like come up and I used to be able to like stretch her back and all that kind of stuff, carry her around. And she was just super chill for me towards the end. And everybody else was like, where is he? There was like one other person in the family that he actually trusted. I mean, she actually trusted. Her name was Bob. Anyway, Mega Potion has a long ass activation unless you have Alchemist levels. Yup, that's what we're going to be going for. Because Riku is going to be learning items level 2. And then we'll probably... I'm guessing this is going to be items level 3. But either way, it says that we need to... I'm just going to go up this way. If we missed out on Phoenix Downs, I'm fine.
Hey! Uni! That sphere with you-know-who in it. Wasn't it recorded here?
The chopper, you mean?
Get your head out of the clouds and move it!
There's a connection. Everything is connected. I can feel it.
I mean, yeah, they're gears. They tend to be connected. Now that you mentioned with the Magus sisters, you can totally see it. You can't unsee it. Ha 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 ha! Feel my first vision. It's real. They're really just the Magus sisters, gender swapped. I swear to God. Actually, 2 of them are gender swapped. One of them is grown up from being the little bee girl. Yeah, I don't know where the Phoenix Downs this thing mentions are. I'm gonna go northeast and check over here. Oh, nothing. Okay. Yeah, it said there was supposed to be something northwest. And then you approach these guys, but... Oh, there it is. Trying not to step on the thing that looks like a very, very, very obvious trigger on the ground. She's still the queen bee, yeah. She was easily, in my opinion, if you got up to the highest levels in Final Fantasy X, didn't mean to go there. But yeah, if you go up to the highest levels in Final Fantasy X, you end up with her being probably one of the strongest of the Maga sisters. Oh, where did they go? Oh, did we miss something? I don't know where they went, but... So we can actually stop and start that. Okay, so we want to step on that. We want to get... It says when one of them is right above where their head would be. I don't think this is the one that we want. Oh, wait. Yeah, it is. Never mind. So there's apparently, I think, an item over here. Oh, we're playing that game now, huh? Let's see. Push plate, step on it, and the machine. Climb on the piston that you kept your eye on and use the ramp. In this area, you'll need to press square button to tell Riku how to operate the platform pistons. Keep in mind that you can only do so in one of the small alcoves in the wall. Use unit to jump towards one of those alcoves and press square. Okay.
Okay, I think I figured out how this works.
Careful!
Brunch.
Just say the word and I'll move the platforms.
Okay, press X to signal Riku to operate the platforms. You can only call Riku whenever Yuna is standing in a safe place. We have OSHA requirements here, apparently. Can I actually get back up there? Game? There you go. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to be going with this one. Climb the piston, yada yada yada. Keep in mind that you can only do this in one of the alcoves, yada yada yada. Use unit to jump towards one of those alcoves and press square. When the platforms move, keep an eye on the one that would be left back one. When it rises as high as possible, while one of its right is about halfway up, press square again to stop them. Jump into the... This is not a good description. We're looking for a bloodlust. Come on, hop across. I'm just looking for if I can see where the item is supposed to be at. But I don't think the camera is particularly cooperating. Because I'm not sure even where Riku and them are. Okay, I see that. Okay, so we need to be... Can I not do that? Where do I go to actually let her start stuff? Because we can't go down there. Trying to figure out where the Because it says you should be able to go into an alcove. I don't see an alcove that'll actually let me into. I am pressing. Unless it's another situation where it is A instead of X. We've had that once. I am pressing all the buttons wherever I go, and I'm not seeing... Yeah, I literally don't know where it wants me to press the button. I am... You can hear the clickies. I am hammering the X button. Everywhere I've been. And none of them work. I'm not even sure how to get down from this. I see where I'm supposed to be ending up going. Oh, and now we're just completely off of it. Okay. Well, I will do it manually, I guess. Okay, so it's that one on the right that we want. There's also a room over there. So it gets us on there. Yeah, I don't know where it wants me to be. Unless it wants me to be... Oh, it wants me to be off on the wall? The fuck? You jerks. So there's the bloodlust. We got that one. So this is where we want it to be. So once again, you want the back left one to be as high as possible, according to this. But the right back one to be as low as possible. I mean, why don't we just go to the low one? Oh, wait, we need the low one to be... Yeah, both of our low ones are right there. Because it doesn't look like there's walls that keep us from going places.
Riku, go ahead.
Coming right up!
So we want one we can hop onto, and we want one down low. Think we can hop on the one over here. The mechanism looks like a boss from a mech game. I can see that. Okay, so we can't actually get to that one yet. I'm figuring it out, sort of. The place we're trying to get to is in that door down there.
Riku, go ahead.
You got it!
I don't even see where we're at. There we go. We're on that floor. Damn it. Nope, that's the wrong one.
Riku, go ahead.
You got it!
Oh, for balls' sake. She is really bad at getting on there whenever I want her to.
You got it.
That's all neutrals. Just waiting for it to get to a point where I can hop onto one and get to the bottom on the other. Like, right there seems like it'd be great. But they're all gonna move, aren't they? Yup.
Riku!
Yeah, I don't like it doesn't just stop whenever I say, hey, stop, because they're like at the perfect height. I have to wait until they figure out where they're going to settle at. Nope, that's the wrong one as well, so we have to go through the entire camera thing. And they don't go in any freaking order is the thing. At least not that I can tell. Is there an order to the places they switch at? Because it feels like sometimes it's like all the left ones first. Sometimes it's like left, right, left. Like right there would be perfect, but those two are going to move. I will figure this out, damn it. I'm going to stop that one. I'm going to get up on the higher platform here. Because it seems to... Can you guys jump, please? Can I not go to that one? Is the... Seriously? Okay. Can I go to this one? Am I just trapped on here for all of eternity? There you go. So I was misreading where the stuff was going to be anyway.
You got it.
Okay, so we want it up all the way. We want that one down all the way. Go. Please hop on. Thank you. Yeah, the platforming a little fiddly at times. I'll go that way. Go that way. I think that's the door. Yes. Finally. Found another part of the dome. We got ring, which I have no idea what this ring is. It's not a ring, it's a ring. I'm going to sort this first, and then I'm going to go sort my accessories, and we're going to look at it. What is a ring? From an ancient war, makes its user a spell-casting machine. What do you do? Oh, it strips us of defense and says strength. Okay. But that's a pretty hefty boost to our magic damage. I think Minerva's Plate plus Ring would actually make us really kind of scary. Too bad Minerva's Plate actually removes our ability to gain AP. I don't think I can risk going super low on defense, though. Otherwise, I would totally consider that. Yep, glass cannon. Glass mage cannon. Seriously? Riku, why did you move it when I went through the door?
Coming right up.
You little shit. Like, I'm gonna play with it some more. There we go. Just making the machine go all around so that I can't get out of here. Permanently trapping me. Why? Because she's a jerk? Can I please? There. The windows for that is just oof. Woof. Oh, Jesus. That's a hop. Okay, so we got everything there. Here, go towards the wall. After it collapses, you'll see 3 lifts ahead. Okay. We want to go this way. Into the rest of the labyrinth. This isn't really that much of a labyrinth. It is actually kind of straightforward. Okay, so we have a giant wall here. And it is all the lifts. Dramatic music, too. Okay. Ooh, we can get a dress sphere from this as well. Get the one on the left and head to the upper level. Okay, get into that one. I think I got into the right one. High potion, go south from here to fall down. How do they expect me to know all these? I do not see how people can get 100% on this like until they've played through it like 4 or 5 times. Or if they use a guide like we are. Okay, fall down. Then use the northern lift to go to the switch. Okay, and something will rise somewhere else. Go downwards to the start and use the rightmost lift. Seeing rightmost of the lifts to go up, then use the lift to the left down. And fight yourself some kicker bots. Please stop kicking me in the head. I do not appreciate such things as these. They really don't like her. I need to get everyone some of that perfume. Just HP MP up so we never have to worry about healing between battles again. That is my goal right now. Okay. So it says... Then use the left lift to go down. And this will go to a different destination now. That gets that one up. Climb onto it. You can reach the Dark Knight dress sphere in a sec, is what it says. Use the left lift, then the top lift. I want to see what this thing does. This might be Payne's second major thing. Okay, so we need to... Do we use this? Yes. But if the Dark Knight is what I think it's going to be, why did that not go all the way up? So we've got to somehow get this to actually cooperate. Maybe I have to run towards it with the button pressed. So we hop into it. Nope. Oh, maybe it is. There we go. Got to hit both the switches. And this supposedly will get us the Dark Knight dress sphere. And then we got a save spot. This has been The puzzles are actually getting more puzzly in this. I have to give them credit for that. Normally, puzzles in games are either just like super simple or just completely obscure. They started out super simple, and I was just expecting them to be obscure. Now they're getting obscure, but I'm not sure you would be able to figure these out without a guide. Kind of obscure. I am going to save here before we do that. Let's go get that. Give me my other dress sphere. This one wasn't so bad. I think the little like lift and lower thing, I wouldn't even thought to look over there without the guide. So let us look. Got Drain. Yeah, fight with a sword and use magical arts known as Arcana. We've got Darkness, which sacrifices HP to damage all enemies. This is Final Fantasy IV. Like, literally Final Fantasy IV Dark Knight is these. And where is it? Karan is the other one. Yeah, this is... I'm not a fan of the artwork for her on this. I think it could have done without the poof of the hair. Or had the webbing come out of the back of her outfit. I mean, she looks the least derpy out of them. I haven't actually looked at what their different outfits look like. For the most part, they're like, hey, that's cool, yada, 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 yada. That and... I do like her festival one. The Chocobo. But I don't like the Dark Knights. That's the least derpy one. Here, we're going to go ahead and equip Pain with Unerring Path, but we're going to change out Unerring Path so that it has Dark Knight instead of a fighter. There you go. If she's already done with fighter, we don't need to mess with it. We'll be fine. Oh, what? Where? What? Huh? What? Where? Oh. It was like the screen transition threw me off. Okay. So we've got the Dark Knight. We'll probably use it on her. Oh, we've got Bahamut. Yeah, we got a little bit. I can do this. I do have to be, like, aware of time as well. Because I should have time to actually finish this. Hello.
The gull wings. I was wondering who was there. You don't have to tell me. I know why you've come. You're here to destroy the weapon that threatens all Spira, Vegnagun. Am I right? If it could be destroyed, we would have done so long ago. But Vegnagun must not be touched. Neither you nor Nuge seem to understand that.
You talked to Nuge?
He cannot be trusted.
And you can be?
Touche. Yes, I suppose Yevon has brought that distrust upon itself. At any rate, you need not interfere. Leave Vegnagun to me.
What are you planning to do?
Destroy the world.
The only thing I can do. Keep those who would seek to harm Vegnagun away. Please leave.
Yuna. Riku. I'm going.
Pain.
I'm going. You should come too. How's it going? Ouch. Sir? Bad. Sir? Double bad. You know what? Let's go ahead and see what it looks like. What can I do for you? Oh, here she comes. Like they're afraid to cover their faces. So we are going to get XP for Dark Knight. I might actually leave her on Dark Knight, even though I'm not a huge fan of that outfit. It might actually be a good class because it's going to be like status effects and it's going to have an AoE. And it's a tank. What are we going to do to you? We're going to murder him is what we're going to do. And steal his pearl necklace.
Sorry. I'm going ahead.
You have your reasons.
Fill us in later, okay?
Much later.
Wait up!
With so many things woven together, what could be waiting where the threads meet?
Probably not a save point, so we're going back to this one. I'll just get a random encounter in here and have to fight them with... I don't think they'd actually have them out of the party right now. Okay, so our goal is 44%. So we should be good. God, that's a lot of life. Okay, so Dark Knight is tanky. It does have a lot of, like, sacrifice life things, so that doesn't surprise me. But 2,000 life right now? Not bad, especially without a life percent boost. Because we could put... What does Riku have? It's called... I think it's the Iron Bangle, yeah. Iron Bangle. Would bump them up to... 2,300 life. On the dot. Okay, looking at this, part of me just, like, expects someone to, like, show up on the screen and start talking to us all, I'm forgetting the guy's name. Mitch Hedberg. Not Mitch Hedberg. Mitch Hedberg is something else entirely. Headroom. The one that was the glitchy guy. From the 80s, I think. Might have been 90s. I think it was the 80s, though. Dark Bahamut. Bahamut. Muad'Dib! No, that different franchise. Sorry.
No way. What is it?
It's an Aeon!
Like, people don't recognize what an Aeon is?
An Aeon. You must stop!
You want to get killed? We have no choice.
At least it doesn't show, like, the shadow of the little kid. That is, like, the one behind this Aeon. Okay, mix. We are gonna do... I'm just trying to think which ones we actually want to try. What have we not done? I suppose I could look up the combos for it. Let's see, Final Fantasy X-2 mix. Let's see what if there's any like fun overpowered combos. Okay, stat size will blend their effects, resulting in 2 simultaneous effects. What is... Doesn't actually show them by, like, damage. It looks like... What is white hole? That we have Archangel. Yeah, this display on this one is actually kind of rough. We could do Potato Masher. Yeah, it doesn't show you like formulas you can do to do the other one is the thing. That's cluster bombs. Yeah, there's just too much of a pain to dig through all of them. Let's mess around with other stuff. We're gonna go... Actually, let's do Lunar Curtain, Light Curtain, see if we can get a good defensive one going. It doesn't have, like, boss music going on. It's like piano music. And we will go for 2 Arctic Winds, see if we can get, like, multi-hit ice thing on you, maybe? Oh, we have a status effect on us. I don't know what the status effect is. You have some remedies. Yeah, I don't know what it's gonna be. Oh, Jesus, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, I don't know what the status effect that was on us was. So let's go with... Yeah, we're going to go ahead and just swap you out. Get ourselves Mega Potion going with Mix. We're just going to have you go transform on him. Ooh, we got Faraga, though. Transform. I don't know if there's ones that we can only learn from him. There might be some blue magic abilities we can only learn from that. They're both using their abilities, and then you will be able to do the sphere change. Boss versus boss works for me. Did he have something that I should be stealing from him? I don't know. It says he's got a mute shock, which I have no idea what that is. And he's got a Gris bag that he drops. Oh, here comes his absolute awful thing. We'll do haste on ourselves. We're gonna do... Yeah, he's gonna totally destroy you, isn't he? Well, I guess we'll use ass oil. Nice life we've got there, by the way. And here comes... Yeah, Mega Flare. That might kill us. I don't know. We have a lot of life. I don't think it has, like, a hard banish against the specials. We'll see. Oh, that was nothing. I am actually unimpressed, Bahamut. I was expecting more. That was actually pathetic. That was like, you tickled my shoulder a little bit. Not even like proper tickles, just gave me the kind of like creepy graze on the shoulder. Have I mentioned recently the story I have about creepy grazes on the back? Used to have a guy who did ghost hand on your back. You'd like walk up to it, and if he was talking to you, he'd like go up beside you, and he'd just go to his hand. Wouldn't exactly touch your back. And he did this to everybody. But it was, oh, gee, now that was damage. That was a lot of damage. But yeah, what he would do is he'd walk up like next to you to talk to you, and what I want you to do, if you want to know what it felt like, hover your hand just above your arm, close enough that it touches the hairs, but not your arm. And that is what he would do to you, like your back, whenever he was talking to you. He didn't mean anything by it.
Why is this
It just
happening?
felt very creepy to me.
I wish you were here with me. Thank you, Pain. You were right. We had to fight it, didn't we?
Poor Bahamut.
Nothing.
This hole was made recently.
You think it was Vegnagun? Unreal. How deep do you think it goes?
What? Where's Vegnagun?
Not here.
It must have fled in terror, knowing I was coming.
I don't think so.
I must report to Nuji Wuji at once.
You.
Boys, record this. Don't miss a single detail.
Yes, boss.
Nuji Wuji.
Was it really here?
This isn't how it was supposed to be. The eternal calm. I can feel it crumbling, falling away from beneath our feet.
Yona! We are in Super Tutu! Get back to Celsius on the devil!
Get back to the Celsius on the double. We are in doo-doo. Doo-doo, you say? Fiend tail bonus. I have no idea what that is. Get it. Yeah, we will save our progress. Let's see what we got. We're at 44%. At the right amount.
Trouble, and I mean big time. Fiends are pouring out of the temples.
Which ones?
Only all of them! It's a freaking state of the emergency! What should we do? Is it going time?
Not exactly sphere hunter work.
True. But seeing Yuna out there could calm people down.
They'll expect her to do the dirty work.
Yeah, but Uni wants to help, don't you?
Oh,
Yeah, you do.
Hey, I got an idea! We could be your friendly neighborhood Gullwings!
You mean taking out fiends and charging for it?
A mega hit!
What do you think?
well, why not? If that means we can help out people who are in trouble, then sure.
Right! That means sphere hunting's on hold!
Oh god, I did not notice individual teeth.
It's decided!
Wait a sec.
Ren, no Eve!
What could this mean? Maven Nuge of the Youth League. And Verli, Praetor of Nieven gone. They've disappeared.
Fascinating. All right, never mind. Now, friendly neighboring gonglings, where to?
Friendly neighboring gullwings. It's gonna be every place with, yeah. Walker has paid off his debts in his jumping ship. He's headed for the travel agency in Makalani, of course. Yes, we are returning to the bridge. So he is probably gone, and we can't use him as a free money source now, unfortunately. We're gonna go to the cabin just to check. We are in chapter 3, so we probably got new chests in here too. Are you gone? Yeah, he's gone. Said that he'll always guard the Celsius so you and the others have home to return to. Aww.
Miss you now.
Thank you. Still don't have anything new here. I have 101,000 gil and nothing to spend it on. We also have a lot of side quests to do. There's like a whole list here of the quests that we're doing in chapter 3. There's pretty much a quest in each and every area, it looks like, and a handful of required missions as well. So I think I am going to save it there. We've been going for about 2.5 hours, which is a little bit of a short stream, but I will be back to the full-length streams probably, hopefully, middle of next month. I'll be like completely free again to do these, but it was fun. I'm gonna let you guys off into the wild, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. It'll either be tomorrow or Tuesday.